Hello guys, here I am again. This is the fifth of 6 videos I made for the ANKAA IT and Media Beginner course. In this video, I would like to explain what the internet is. As we saw in the second video, you can send an email to somebody on the other side of the planet through the internet. But how do you think this is possible? Maybe you thought of data that your computer sends through cables. But can you imagine cables going all around the planet? And if yes, are these cables the internet? Well, this following definition should answer most of these questions. An interconnection between two or more computers is a network. Computers in a network can talk to each other and send data to one another. The internet is an interconnection of networks around the world, like a giant spider web that brings us all together. The internet consists of wires laid out on the ocean floor. So, the internet has one very simple job: to move computerized information, also known as data, from one place to another. To compare, the internet works a bit like a postal service. Let me explain why. Computers and websites have an identifier called an IP address, just like a house address that you put on a letter. An example is the IP address 100.143. So now, let's first remember how you write and send normal letters. Let's say that you are in Athens and you want to send a friend in Lesbos a letter. You write your friend's house address on the upper corner and your home address on the lower corner of the card. This way, the post service will know where to send your letter, and they will also know where it came from. It works the same way with the internet. When you want to watch a YouTube video, for example, you type in the video name and send a request letter to YouTube's IP address. The letter reaches a YouTube server and it sends you the video you wanted to watch. It sends it to your phone because now it knows also your IP address. So whenever you search for something on that website or server, you also automatically give your own IP address, so the server knows where it has to send the video to. But wait, you never really type in these numbers though. You never put 142, 250, 185, 78 into a browser, and you likely never will. Well, maybe now in fact you will, because I just mentioned it. Anyhow, when you navigate to a website, you put in an URL, which stands for Uniform Resource Locator. An example of a URL is www.youtube.com. The domain name is YouTube, and there's only one domain name available for each website. Endings like .gr or .edu allow you to access a version of the website specifically made for your country or field of work. IP addresses are identifiers that computers can understand, and URLs have the exact same job, but they are written in a way that we humans can understand. All the computers we use have an IP address, just like all the websites on the web. This makes it possible for the internet to always transport every bit of data from the correct website to the correct user. So now I hope you understand how data can travel around the whole planet to reach your computer in super speed.